Scroll of Sītā, sacred softness, boundaries, the strength people misread. Sītā isn't the quiet wife in the background. That's the version people tell when they don't know how to recognize power unless it's loud. Sītā is earthborn strength, not the kind that flexes, the kind that endures, chooses, and refuses to rot inside. Her story is a mirror for the collective, especially for anyone who's ever been underestimated because you're gentle, because you're loving, because you still believe in goodness. Sītā teaches a sharp truth. Softness without boundaries becomes a sacrifice. Softness with boundaries becomes a throne. I, born of earth, not owned by anybody. Sītā's origin is tied to the earth itself, emerging from the soil, a gift that isn't made by anyone's hands. That matters, because the first lesson of Sītā is you don't belong to the world just because it found you. You can be chosen and still not be owned. You can be loved and still be sovereign. Sītā is not a possession, she is a presence. To the forest, when love leaves the palace, Sītā steps into exile with Rama, not because she's weak, not because she's obedient, but because she is committed to a path that means something. And here's the hidden teaching. Sītā is not following a man, she is following truth. Some people only know how to love when life is comfortable. Sītā shows love that survives discomfort without losing dignity. The line in the sand, the boundary everyone talks about. Then comes the moment that gets retold 1,000 times. A line is drawn, protection, instruction, a boundary. And Sītā crosses it. People love to use that moment to blame her. But here's what the deeper reading reveals. That moment isn't about women should listen. It's about how compassion can be used against you. Because she crosses for a reason. Kindness, hospitality, empathy. And the world is full of people who weaponize empathy. Sītā's lesson isn't shame, it's discernment. Your kindness must come with wisdom. The captivity. Soft doesn't mean breakable. In captivity, Sītā is threatened, pressured, manipulated, and she does not fold. This is sacred softness. She grieves without becoming poison. She stands firm without becoming cruel. She refuses to be claimed by force. She does not trade her integrity for survival. Sītā doesn't win with brute strength. She wins with unmovable selfhood. Some people think that's passive. It's not. It's the hardest kind of power. V, the misunderstanding. When purity tests become public punishment. Here's where Sītā's story becomes painfully modern. After rescue, she faces public doubt. That part is not romantic. That part is a warning to the collective about what happens when society's fear becomes law. People will demand proof of your goodness while ignoring the proof of your suffering. Sītā's story reveals a cruel pattern. When you're a symbol, people stop seeing you as a person. And the lesson becomes clear. Do not let public opinion become your judge. The final boundary. The one people don't understand. There comes a point where Sītā stops negotiating her dignity. She returns to the earth. People interpret this as tragedy. But there's another truth. Sometimes leaving is not losing. Sometimes leaving is the only way to remain whole. Sītā's final boundary says, if my worth must be argued, this place is not worthy of me. That is not weakness, that is sovereignty. Sītā's teachings for the collective Sītā teaches you how to be loving without being used. 1. Softness is not access. 2. Your kindness needs a gatekeeper. 3. Being chosen does not mean being owned. 4. If you must beg to be respected, it isn't love. 5. Leaving can be sacred. Sītā is the patron of those who still have a tender heart, but refuse to be broken by the world. May your softness remain holy. May your boundaries remain strong. May you stop apologizing for needing respect. May you never confuse endurance with destiny. May you love deeply without losing yourself. May you remember, you can be gentle and still be unmovable. And if anyone mistakes your grace for weakness, may Sītā's spirit rise in you like earth under your feet and say, I am soft, I am sacred, and I am not available for disrespect.
Until next time, your Sītā Curacy, channeled by 3611027, the beautiful whisperer. Ahll Devalan Orrin. Apply the news you can use.
To our beautiful collective, From our day ones to every new soul joining this journey, we love and appreciate you deeply. You've turned this space into so much more than a community. You've made it a family. Thank you, truly. Your presence, your energy, and even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to shift the compass for many in ways unseen but deeply felt. Here's to each of you, all new and the many more to come. We're just getting started, and we're so grateful you're here with us. With love and infinite appreciation from the collective of Shaman Ahll.
You only have to say nothing. I already know. I know.